Good morning, students. Welcome back to your English class. I'm sure everything's going well. You all are safe at your place. So, students, today we are starting with another topic of grammar, that is determiners.
Students, first of all, let us see the meaning of determiners. Determiners are words that specify or determine the reference of nouns and noun phrases. Basically, students, determiners are the words which are used to clarify a noun or noun phrase. Just to give the clarification about noun, they are used to introduce noun. Okay, they just specify or determine the reference of nouns and noun phrases. हमें नाउन और नाउन फ्रेजेस के बारे में कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन क्लियर करते हैं डिटर्मिनर्स, राइट. Items used in almost every sentence like articles, possessives and demonstratives are all determiners. Okay, so in most of the sentences we have seen that we use articles, possessives and demonstratives. These all are determiners only. Okay, let's take an example. Several people agreed to what was said. Okay, so in this, just see before the noun people. Can you see before the noun people what is written? Several. Okay, so several is clarifying the noun. And what is the noun? People. Okay, clarify कर रहा है कि कितने people? Several, number of people. Okay, so this is determiner. Okay, because it is clarifying the noun. And what is the noun? People. Okay, कितने people हैं तो ये noun को clarify कर रहा है. That is why it is several. Just see the next one. The red box has all my important papers. Okay, now just see at the beginning of the noun phrase red box. Red box is the noun phrase and we have used the before red box. And the is the determiner because it is specifying the red box. Okay, I have already told you that it is, you all know that we have discussed it in the previous class also that we use the to specify things. Right, when we are talking about something in particular, किसी particular चीज़ की बात करते हैं, then we use the. And here we are talking about the red box. That means that particular red box. जिस red box में सारे important papers हैं. That's why we have used the here. And the is clarifying red box. Right? The word से हमें पता चल रहा है कि ये उसी red box की बात हो रही है in which we are having all, the important papers. Okay, that's why the is determiner here. Right? Okay, so I hope you have understood the meaning of determiner, right? And students, these are always used before a noun. Okay, fine. So just see now, let's see the classification of determiners now. Determiners may be classified based on the functions they perform. जिस तरह के functions वो perform करते हैं, we can divide them accordingly. Just see, first of all we are having the articles. Right, and you already know that there are three articles, a, and the, right, in which a and an, these two are indefinite articles and the is definite article, right? Okay, so a and, when are they used? Let's see when are a and an used. A and an, you all know they are used before singular countable nouns. Like, look, there is a butterfly in the garden. Okay, so butterflies are countable. ठीक है, एक butterfly है आप उसे count कर सकते हो. They are countable noun, right? And it's a butterfly, single butterfly. So with singular countable noun we use a, right? So now let's see the use of an. Okay, we need an artist to paint all our window glasses. Okay, again, although we are talking about a single artist, right, but then too we are you all must remember, I hope you remember that there is a rule that an is used with the vowel sound. Okay, vowel sound के साथ use होता है an. So here we are having the word artist, right? So we are having vowel sound, A-E-I-O-U sound, right? A sound. So we need an artist to paint all our window glasses. Okay, so here what we have done, we need an, we have used an in front of artist because it is having vowel sound. So with vowel sound we always use an, and with consonant sound we use a. When we are talking, but when we are talking about singular countable noun, जब singular countable noun की बात हो रही है, right, then a is used with consonant sounds and an is used with vowel sounds, right? So these were the uses of a and an, right? Now let's see about the. The is used, just see, the article is used for referring to specific things. When we refer to some specific or particular things, right? Let's take an example. The red car in front of the house is mine. Here, why have we used the? Because we are referring to the red car. वही red car की बात हो रही है जो उनके घर के सामने है, right? So the is used because we are not talking about any general car. सिर्फ कौन से कार की बात हो रही है? The car which is in front of the house. That's why we have used the in front of red car. Okay? क्योंकि उसी particular red car की बात हो रही है. So when we mention particular things or specific things, we use the in front of those nouns, right? Same way, just see, the old man and the young boy went for a walk. Again, we are talking about these two particular persons. That's why we have used the. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the meanings, with the use of the articles a, an, and the, right? So this is our first type, right? Classification of determiners, articles. Okay, so we are just going through the classification of determiners on the basis of their functions, जिसमें first type हमारा कौन सा है? Articles, right? Now we are going to see the next type, which is demonstratives. So demonstratives, what are they? These are used to point out something. किसी चीज़ को आप point out कर रहे हो, demonstrate कर रहे हो, right? When you're pointing out at something, we use these demonstratives. So which are the four main demonstratives? This, that, these, and those. These are the four main demonstratives. Let's see through examples. Can you give me this book? So the person is asking, can you give me this book? Now, what is the word this meaning here? क्या meaning है this word का? It is referring to the book. Okay, but which book? Only that book. उसी book की बात हो रही है. So this is used when, you know, generally when we talk about something, then when you want something, okay, and it is in front of you, okay, so you'll either say give me that or give me this. That कब use होगा? When it is far away, जब वो दूर है. और this कब use होगा? जब वो आपके पास में है, right? So can you give me this book? So the person is asking the person to give him that book. Okay, जिस बुक की वो कह रहे हैं. So he might be pointing out at that book. Okay, वो point out कर रहे होंगे उस book को. So it is used as a, you know, as a demonstrative to point out. So he is referring to that particular book, okay, while pointing out. Okay, you all should know, students, this is used for the things which are nearer to you, which are nearby you, जो आपके पास में चीज़ें हैं. And that is used for the things जो आपके दूर हैं, आपसे दूर हैं वो, but आपको दिख रही हैं, right? Same way, these, the word these is used for the things which are in plural, जो plural में है. These is the plural of this, okay, and those is the plural of that, right? So if you are having number of things nearby you and you want them, so you'll say these, give me these, जो आपके पास में है. And if they are far away, तो you'll say give me those, I want those. Okay, so this, these, that, those, singular plural, right? This is used for nearby things, that, and those are used for far off things, right? Okay, so demonstratives, there are four demonstratives, this, that, these, those, and they are used to demonstrate, to point out. Okay, so again, just see the next example. Those children are quite naughty. Those children might be far away, right? दूर होंगे वो. So those children are quite naughty. Okay, because they are not nearby, so we have used those. Okay, now let's see the other type. So first one was articles, second demonstratives, which are used to point out things, and the third one is possessives. Just see, first of all, what are possessives? Possessives show possession, belongingness, right? कोई चीज़ आपको belong करती है. They show possession, that ownership thing. Okay, so possessives are used to show possession. Okay, कि किसकी है वो चीज़. So some of the examples are my, your, his, hers, its, are, their. Right? These are some of the possessives. Let's take an example. Our house is on a hill. Our house is on a hill. So our house, our is showing what? Possession. किसका घर? Our, हमारा. Okay, so our house is on a hill. So our is here possessive because it is showing that to whom does the house belong to, right? Okay, so किसका है घर? So R is possessive. Next, their car broke down in front of the mall. Now whose car? Their car, unki car. So here what is the word their doing? It is showing the possession of the car कि actually में car किसको belong करती है? It's their car broke down in front of the mall. So here also the word their is doing what? Showing possession, that to whom does the car belong, right? Okay, so these are possessives. They show possession or ownership. Okay, so students, these were three kinds. These were three classifications or determiners classified on the basis of the functions they perform. So which are they? First one, articles. Second, demonstratives. And third one, possessives. Articles, they define a noun. Okay, like they may be a, an, and the, only three articles. Then demonstratives, they point out at something, they demonstrate something, right? Next one, possessives, they show possession, to whom does a thing belong, right? So these are the, it is the classification of determiners on the basis of the functions. 3 articles, demonstratives, and possessives, right? Now students, let's see the different kinds or types of determiners. So the first one is determiners of quantity. Okay, determiners of quantity, and they are also called quantifiers. Okay, either you can say determiners of quantity or you can say quantifiers, means the same, right? Okay, so what are they? Just see, these tell us how much or how many. Okay, so these are the determiners which tell us that how much or how many, kitna. Okay, kitna zyada, kitna. Some of these determiners are used solely means single, right, alone, with countable nouns, while others are used with uncountable nouns. Now these quantifiers, some of them are used with countable nouns, the nouns which we can count, and some of them are used with uncountable nouns, the nouns which we cannot count, right? Some of the examples of quantifiers are, just see, a few, a little, all, any, both, enough, many, more, much, some, whole, several, one. Okay, so these are some of the examples of quantifiers or determiners of quantity. Okay, now we'll see that which of them are used with countable nouns and which of them are used with uncountable nouns and which of them are used with both. ओके कौन से काउंटेबल नाउन्स के साथ यूज होंगे, कौन से अनकाउंटेबल नाउन के साथ यूज होंगे, और ऐसे कौन से क्वांटिफायर्स हैं जो दोनों नाउन्स काउंटेबल एज वेल एज अनकाउंटेबल के साथ यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट? जस्ट सी, विद काउंटेबल नाउन्स, मेनी पेंसिल्स, बिकॉज पेंसिल्स वी कैन काउंट, मेनी पेंसिल्स, अ few pencils, several pencils. Okay, so many, a few and several, these can be used with countable nouns, उन nouns के साथ जो हम count कर सकते हैं. Now let's talk about the other one with uncountable nouns. Much water, a little water, no water. Okay, much, a little, no. These will be used with uncountable nouns, the nouns which we cannot count. Now let's see the quantifiers which we can use with both countable also, uncountable also. Just see, all the pencils, all the water, some pencils, some water, enough pencils, enough water, no pencils, no water, any pencils, any water. Okay, now these are the ones which we can use, all, some, enough, no, any. These we can use with both, दोनों के साथ, किसी के साथ भी use कर सकते हैं these quantifiers. Okay, so you all should learn these, you all should know their usage, right? Okay, now just see, much is normally used for questions and negative statements. So the quantifier much, it is mostly used with questions, for questions or negative statements के लिए, like how much wire do we need, how much wire, कितना wire चाहिए हमको, right? So we have used much here. It didn't take much work to clean this room, so negative sentence, right? So you have used much in this. And when do we use most? We use most with general plural noun के साथ. Let's see, most people think it is easy to make money. Now most people here is plural noun and it's general because it's not particular. People means log. Okay, so most people think it is easy to make money, so we have used most, ज़्यादातर लोग. Okay, just see next one, most schools today have a computer lab. Most schools, again We are schools here, plural noun, and general plural noun. General means which is not a particular one, general है, ठीक है. And most schools, again, ज़्यादातर schools today, most of them have computer labs, right? So these were some uses of much and most. You all should keep them in mind. Okay, you all should know, right? Now let's talk about a singular noun follows the expression many a. Sometimes students, a singular noun like many a young man has aspirations to fame without really working towards it, right? That means बहुत से ऐसे लोग होते हैं, कुछ लोग जिनको aspirations तो होती है famous होने की, but without doing hard work. Okay, so many a young man, because we are talking young man, so we can use many a. Many भी use किया है, a भी use किया है. So many a is always used for singular noun. Okay, I have warned you many a time about coming late. I have warned you many a time about coming late. Okay, so here many a time. Okay, many a time here refers to single time. Okay, singular. It is used as a singular noun. Okay, so many a is always used with a singular noun. You all should remember many a is always used with a singular noun.
So students, these were quantifiers, right? Or we can say determiners of quantity, right? Either you can say quantifiers or determiners of quantity. Okay, now let's just see the next one, which is determiners of numbers. So our first type was quantifiers, second one is determiners of numbers. So as the name suggests, when we use numbers before nouns, they function as determiners, right? So whenever a number is used before nouns, they are determiners. But again, there are two determiners of numbers. First one, cardinal, second, ordinal. Now what is the difference between cardinal and ordinal? Just see. Cardinal numbers tells us about quantity. Now quantity here means numerical one, right? Numerals जो होते हैं 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So they tell us the quantity in this way, like we will take 5 minutes to reach. So 5 is a number, right? Cardinal means numerical value, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, right? And next one is ordinal. Okay, and what is ordinal? Ordinal means distribution or ranks, like we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, cardinal is number 1, 2, 3, 4 and ordinal is rank or distribution, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, they show us sequence. Okay, sequence is like first impressions are not always correct. First here means first one, rank. Okay, sequence, first impression. Second, we won the third prize at the tournament. Third here, rank. It's a rank. It's not 3, it's third. So it's ordinal. It's in order. Okay, it's in order. It's in sequence. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, so these are ordinals, and cardinals means numerical ones. Numeral 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way. You should know the difference. Cardinal, numerical, and ordinal in sequence. First, second, third, fourth. Okay. So when numbers are used before a noun, they function as determiners of number. Okay, and it may be cardinal or ordinal. Cardinal means numeral form 1, 2, 3, 4, and ordinal means sequence like first, second, third or fourth, right? Now let's see the third type. First one was determiners of quantity, second determiners of number, third is determiners of distribution. Now what are determiners of distribution? The determiners either, neither, each and every show distribution. So determiners of distribution show us the distribution. Okay, they may refer to a group or every individual, right? So let's just take some examples. This wall can be either color red or blue. So we are having the choice, right? Red or blue. So either is used. Okay, as a choice. Either you can use red or blue. Each member of the team participated enthusiastically. Now again we are referring to each member, right? Distribution. So each member of the team participated enthusiastically. Neither sister is willing to help him. Neither means none of the all. ठीक है, कोई भी नहीं. Okay, कोई भी उनको help नहीं करा, कोई सी भी sister.
So determinants of distribution show us the distribution. They may refer to a group or every individual. Okay, so this was our which type? Third type. Okay, now let's see the last type, interrogative determiners. Okay, this you all know that when we ask questions, we use interrogative determiners like where, what, which, and whose. Okay, like let's take an example. Whose house is this? Okay, so we are asking a question. Okay, so whose house is this? Which painting would you like to buy? Okay, so here we have used whose and which as interrogative determiners because in this we are asking questions. Okay, we are questioning about the noun, right? So which house, which painting, or whose house, which painting. Okay, so whenever we ask questions, we use interrogative determiners. Okay, so students, these were your kinds or types of determiners. Let us just revise. First one, quantifiers, determiners of number, right? Determiners of distribution, determiners of interrogation or interrogative determiners, right? So these are the four kinds of or types of determiners, right? So there are, first of all we have got through the meaning, then we have just seen the classification according to their function, and then these kinds. So this is how we have covered the three topics: meaning, classification on the basis of function, and types of determiners, right?
Students, now let's see what are specific and general determiners in this. Okay, first of all, let's know about specific determiners. We use specific determiners when we know exactly which things, person or people we are talking about. So when we know exactly किसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, then we use specific determiners. And specific determiners are the definite article. You all know which is the definite article, the, and a and an are indefinite articles, right? So specific determiners include the and demonstratives, the ones which we point out, this, that, these, those. We have already seen it previously in the video, right? And possessives, my, your, his, her, its, our, theirs. Okay, so specific determiners include definite article, demonstratives, and possessives. Okay, now let's know about general determiners. When we speak about people or things without saying exactly who or what they are, we use general determiners. As the word suggests, general, right, which is not particular, right? Okay, so when we speak about people or things which are not particular, without saying exactly who or what they are, then we use general determiners. Now general determiners include what? The indefinite articles. Which are the indefinite articles? A and an, right? And it also includes a few, little, all, any, both, enough, many, more, much, some, etc. That means quantifiers. They also include quantifiers. Okay, these all are quantifiers. We have seen it in our previous part of the video. So these are general determiners. So specific determiners are used when we are talking about a particular thing, and general when we use it without saying exactly who or what they are. Okay, so these were specific and general determiners. I hope you all have understood the chapter, students. Determiners. Go through the book, all the rules again, watch the video again, and try the exercises. I'll see you all in your next class. Till then, take care, students. Thank you.